and welcome back to another video.
Since moving to New Zealand, we've decided to reside in the revitalised Christchurch. Nicknamed the Garden City, there is plenty of ecological wonders to explore here. And not only that, but there are heaps of things to do for free.
So here are some of our favourite things to do in and around Christchurch.
Starting off with Christchurch Botanical Gardens, located only about 10 minutes away from the Cathedral Square, this vast green area boasts 21 acres of horticultural wonders. One of the most impressive is the Central Rose Garden. Budding with different varieties, shapes and smells, make sure you pay a visit to this quaint little area and be sure to stop off at the Heritage Rose Garden while you're here. While navigating your way through several rock and water gardens, it's so easy to get lost in your own thoughts and lose track of time.
Don't worry if it starts to rain while you're here. Hop inside both the Fern and Cunningham Town End and Garrick House to gaze upon different tropical plants, as well as a meandering path through a lush fernery. If you're feeling peckish, the visitor centre has a cafe as well as an indoor exhibition area. Or if you're feeling a bit more lavish, wander along to the curator's house and try out some delicious Spanish cuisine. As you're already in Hagley Park, you may as well stop by and support one of New Zealand's most beloved sports, cricket. People frequently wander along to local parks and watch matches, but some of you might not know that here in New Zealand, you can watch most of the county games for free. We walked along to the Hagley Oval and had the option to take a seat in the pavilion, or, as it was a sunny day, sit down on the grass behind the white picket fence. You could easily stay here all day. Just make sure to wear your sun cream, bring some snacks, and keep your eye out for the ball.
As well as the Garden City, Christchurch is well known for its wide and varied art culture. Following a devastating earthquake in 2011, many of the buildings and infrastructures were badly damaged and were no longer structurally stable. This led to many bare walls in the city, so local artists took it upon themselves to create many bright and colourful murals. These range from contemporary art to more realistic pieces, like these birds. Over time, as the city slowly returns to its former glory, some of these murals are being slowly hidden by new developments, so be sure to check them out on your next visit to the city.
The Airforce Museum of New Zealand can be found in the suburb of Wigram, which is only a half-hour bus journey from the Christchurch bus interchange. This stops on the road directly outside the museum and will cost you only $2. We were greeted by some friendly volunteers who gave us a map and a rundown of some of the tours that you can opt to join. We instead headed into the main exhibition, which showcased many individual stories throughout the history of the New Zealand Air Force. Lots of artefacts from this time were on display, including weaponry, medals and letters sent from the front lines across the world back to loved ones in New Zealand. The impressive aircraft hall is full of equipment used throughout the Air Force's time in the skies. Included in this hall was a replica of the first plane to ever be brought to New Zealand, even if the propeller was left in the UK. Also inside are a variety of aircraft used throughout World War II and a luxurious plane that was used for royal tours, including Queen Elizabeth II's coronation visit to the country. Other exhibits in this hall included interactive games where you tilt your body and arms to control a plane, and I wasn't very good at this, as well as an interactive experience following a prisoner of war and their journey from capture to escape, as well as various equipment to climb inside and get a glimpse of how the pilots must have felt.
Taking a trip back to the centre of the city, and it's hard to miss the Avon River flowing down to the sea. Along the banks are many points to stop off and relax, taking in the incredibly clear water and bird life. The memorial to those lost in the Canterbury earthquake is located just outside the centre of the city, and it's a lovely tribute. From the centre of the city all the way out to the coastal suburb of New Brighton, is the Tiara Otakaro Avon River Trail. Roughly 12 kilometres in length, it follows closely along the banks of the river, giving you a view of all the wildlife to be found within. This has led to large open spaces on either side of the river, with no car traffic to worry about, making the trail a joy to cycle along.
Located right near the mouth of the River Avon is New Brighton. Full of fish and chip shops, beachside hot pools and a memorable pier, this suburb is the perfect place to spend a summer's afternoon. While New Brighton is known for its beauty at sunrise with the sun rising out of the water, sunsets can also be pretty special, and you can't go wrong with fish and chips on the beach for dinner. Just watch out for those cheeky seagulls.
So there you have it. If you're visiting Christchurch on a budget, there are plenty of things that you can do for free.
And as you can imagine, we haven't even touched half of them really in this video. There's so much that you could do, and just let us know if there's anything you've seen online that you want us to go and check out, and maybe in the future we'll do a 6 months later, our new favourite things to do in Christchurch for free.
Is there anything that we missed? Is there anything that you would recommend? Yeah, let us know in the comments.
See you soon!